In this video, we're going to look at some chain rule questions. Just going to look at the last three. The first three are a little bit too easy. Now, it does tell you to divide and stuff in this, but I'm just going to use the quotient rule. That's what I asked you to do for this video. So the quotient rule, differentiate both individually. X squared minus 16 goes to 2x, and x plus 4 goes to 1. So the quotient rule is always, we start on the bottom to remind us of what to do. It's the bottom squared on the bottom. So x plus 4 to be squared. On the top, it's the bottom by the top differentiated first. The bottom by the top differentiated first minus the top by the bottom differentiated, which in this case is 1. So we're going to have x plus 4 by 2x, which is 2x squared plus 8x. Then we're going to have minus x squared plus 16 all over x plus 4 to be squared. We normally don't do anything with the bottom unless we can see something on top that could cancel with it. And I think in this case it does, because we're going to get on top x squared plus 8x plus 16, which in fact is x plus 4 to be squared. So you end up with the numerator and the denominator are the same, so this is going to give you 1. Because if you divide x plus 4 into x minus 16, you're going to get x minus 4. So you'll end up with a 1. Okay, the second one of these. Okay, so we differentiate 3x to the power of 7 minus x cubed. We're going to get 21 x to the power of 6 minus 3x squared. And if we differentiate the bottom part of that fraction, we're going to get 2x. So do it off to the left here. F prime x is going to be equal to always the bottom to be squared, x squared to be squared. You can write x to the power of 4 and skip a stage, but I wouldn't recommend it. So then we start with the bottom, x squared by the top differentiated, which is 21 x to the power of 6 minus 3x squared. And then the minus sign is important. We've done the bottom by the top differentiated, so it's minus the top by the bottom differentiated. So minus your 2x, the bottom differentiated by the top, which is 3x to the power of 7 minus x cubed. So we just have to simplify this down. We're going to get 21 x to the power of 8 minus 3x to the power of 4 minus 6x to the power of 8, and then plus 2x to the power of 4. And x squared to be squared is x to the power of 4. You can see here they all have an x to the power of 4 in them, so we're going to divide that x to the power of 4 into them all. So we're going to get 21 x to the power of 4 minus 3 minus 6x to the power of 4 plus 2. That's dividing x to the power of 4 into them all, which is going to leave us with 15 x to the power of 4 minus 1. For the last one of these, you might be able to see it's the sum of two cubes here, which would have x plus 3 at the beginning. So this would just give us a quadratic if we divided it in, but let's differentiate the top, x cubed plus 27 to get 3x squared, and the bottom is just going to give me a 1. So f prime x is going to be on the bottom to be squared, and on the top we have the bottom by the top differentiated, which is 3x squared, minus the bottom by the top differentiated. Sorry, we've had the bottom by the top differentiated minus the top by the bottom differentiated, and so we just have a 1 for the bottom differentiated, x cubed plus 27. So that's going to give me 3x cubed plus 9x squared minus x cubed minus 27 over x plus 3 to be squared, which is going to give me 2x cubed plus 9x squared minus 27 over x plus 3 to be squared. Now, I know that because of the question, I know that this simplifies, so let's just use a bit of algebra here to simplify this cubic and quadratic. You guys have practiced this so many times. Put your cubic inside first term and last term, and we're dividing that by x squared plus 6x plus 9 if you multiply the bottom out. And really quickly you'll be able to see, does it simplify? Well, it has to be 2x by x squared and we would have to have a minus 3 here to give me minus 27. So if I fill my information in, should get the right amount of x squared. So I have minus 3x squared, I have plus 12x squared, and that's my plus 9x squared. These should cancel, so 2x by 6x, this 2 by this 6 is the 12x, so the 2x by the 9 is 18x, and the minus 3 by the 6x is minus 18x. You can see they cancel, so it divides in evenly. So my answer to this one is equal to 2x minus 3.